everybody. My name is Allison. I'm the Programs Outreach and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me this evening for another episode of Book Chat Kids. Tonight I'm going to be chatting with you about two books about dogs. I love dogs. It's no lie. If you've watched a lot of our other videos on our channel and our playlist, I talk about my love for dogs, and I just really enjoyed these two books. And they showcase a lot of different dogs, and they're just really exciting. So the first one is in our nonfiction collection for kids, and it's called 101 Dogs, an Illustrated Compendium of Canines by Nicola Jane Swinney. And I just thought this was such a cute book. It goes into, as it says, 101 different dogs. They are not set up in alphabetical order or really any order that seems to make a ton of sense, but there is a table of contents, so if you're looking for a particular dog, you can look there, or you can just go on the journey with the author. And what I really enjoyed about this is that at the start, they talk a lot about dogs' origins. So it doesn't just launch right into the different types of dog breeds, but it talks about where they came from. It talks about the different groups that dogs are divided up into that you see if you watch any dog shows. It talks about the details that make a dog a dog. So we've got their ears, their coats, their nose. Talks about designer dogs and how we have kind of controlled the way that dogs turn out. And then it launches right into the different types of dogs. And each dog has a little illustration, a small description about them, and then at the bottom it gives some details like the life expectancy, the height, are they good at being trained, what kind of grooming do they need, and what type of exercise do they need. And I'll just read a tiny bit about what the author said when she was designing this book. There are about 350 breeds of dog in the world, so this book does not cover all of them. Instead, we have picked out some popular breeds along with some more unique ones. So you will find a Shar Pei with its extraordinary folds of skin next to the sleek Greyhound and the hairless Xoloitzcuintli next to the flufftastic Samoyed. We should point out that the illustrations of the breed are not to scale. All measurements have been taken at the shoulder. If different types of breeds exist, e.g. toy, miniature, standard, the range given encompasses all sizes. If after reading this book you would like to welcome a dog into your life, please be sure to do your research and adopt or shop responsibly. So that's a message I also want to emphasize, that if you are thinking about adopting a dog and looking at dog books in the library in preparation to do so, please make sure that you're doing your research on the breed and look at local rescue organizations. So again, this is just a really fun book if you're into dogs to check it out and look at some of the different breeds. And for a slightly younger audience, but along the same kind of track, is this beautiful picture book called Best in Show by David Elliot, illustrated by 18 dog lovers. And this book goes into 18 different breeds of dog and has a different illustrator doing each breed. There is a small poem about the dog as well as some factual information here. And I just loved looking at all of the different illustrations, the way that the author showcased the different, or the way that the illustrator showcased the different dogs. This was one of my absolute favorite illustrations. I just loved these little bulldogs. So it was really cute to see all of the different breeds come to life through these different artistic styles. You can see they're very different. And then also what I really loved is at the end of the book, well, first of all, at the very end, they do a tribute to the mutt, which I think is great because so many dogs are a mix of a lot of different breeds. And then there are little biographies about each of the illustrators along with a picture of them and their dog. So you get to learn more about the people who helped create this book and the dogs that they love. And you can see some of the dogs by the author illustrator on the cover. So this is in our picture book section, and this is in our children's nonfiction section. We also have a ton of other great books about dogs in our collection. Thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.